find this? Damn, son, where'd you 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 find this?
Yo, cut that out. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So tomorrow, so right now we're doing something different. We're going to stream to Facebook Live. I don't know if it's even working, but we're going to stream to Facebook Live. And we're just going to scatter the content all over the place. We're just trying to push the awareness, push the channel, push what we're doing. So Facebook viewers, this is part 5 of FLIPPAHS. I'm not even gonna you're just gonna have to catch on and get involved with it now. If you want, you could go back and watch the YouTube Sell the Listing. Get us on the podcast, Sell the Listing, Apple, Spotify, wherever you grab your podcasts. Okay, so tomorrow is a very, very, very big day. Tomorrow, going down to 1010 Mass Ave, just to figure out the process of getting a permit, shake some hands, kiss some babies, tell men at the counter you're very handsome, tell women at the counter I've never seen a woman more beautiful than you. Maybe bring some donuts, maybe bring some coffee. So tomorrow is the beginning of building a relationship with the people that control the city. So I'm pretty excited about that. And tonight, I really, 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 really want to talk about my circle of friends. Because this acquisition that we're going through right now couldn't have been possible with the circle that I'm in. I'm in a very, 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 very powerful circle. Everyone in my circle is more educated than me, have more experience than me, is smarter than me. I'm the dumbest person in my circle. least educated, have no money, own nothing, and it's a good place for me to be. I have friends in my circle that knows the principle of Mercedes design. You know, I mean, when these guys buy a Mercedes, they don't go to Herb Chambers and buy a Mercedes. I mean, that's pretty ghetto, right? You don't go to Ernie Bach and buy a Mercedes or a Ferrari and none of that. I mean, these guys go to the plant. They get on the plane, they fly to Germany, they meet with the engineers, and they basically design their car. It's like they're the foreman of designing their car. To get to that level takes a lot of money. So me with my broke ass, I don't have a US passport. I just became a citizen. Like, I can't go to Germany, get on a plane, and order a $500,000 Mercedes, $700,000 Mercedes, right? Guys that get invited to Ferrari factory because you own so many Ferraris that Ferraris call you. Ferrari call up and say, yo, man, we got this. Come and look at it. Get on the plane, you fly to the factory in Italy, and these are the people circle I'm in. That's high end. Some are lower end. But it's a very, very good place for me to be. And when you're in that circle, you have to shut the fuck up and listen. And that's all I do. So when I'm not with those guys and I'm hanging out with people on the block, I sound like Elon Musk to these motherfuckers. Like, damn, that boy Shakes, he's on another level. I've always been around smart people. I've always learned from smart people. And the only reason why we're able to do this acquisition is because everybody that's guided me along the way is super intelligent, super smart, gives me great advice. So everything's just been streamlined. Like the process just been streamlining. We're very close to signing the PNS. The PNS is going to be pushed back because the owner was a little bit late signing the PNS, which is good. We got to get the attorney, blah, 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 blah. Get the bread, hardwire the bread, boom, 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 boom. So we're very, very close to showing you guys the acquisition of what we're trying to do. I called Robert Nichols, like, yo, Rob, I need an architect. He sends me a professional engineer. And if you're into acquisitions and you know what I'm talking about, and a professional engineer is like the next step up, right? It's not just an architect. I mean, no disrespect to architects, but that's cool. But he sent me somebody that's not only an architect, but is also a professional engineer that could stamp the structural changes to the acquisition. So now when I go down to 1010 Mass Ave, I have a PE stamp on my plans. You can still deny me, but it's going to be very hard because the liability falls on the PE, not on the inspectors downtown. And these are things that can only happen when you admit you're stupid, you shut the fuck up, you're humble, you listen, and you learn and you absorb. Because my man VO Customs was talking to me today about what to do. And I mean, he was talking, he was saying some, I get it. He's a union he's a union carpenter, left the union. Well, no, he's still in the union. Became an engineer, a mechanical engineer. So when he's spitting things at me that I have no. I mean, he's talking about like when you add dormers, it's gotta be ratio, square foot ratio, surface ratio, living space ratio, egress. No idea what you're talking about. No cap. I have no idea what the fuck he was talking about. Yeah, man, just go on the website and see this, blah, 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 blah. And he just walked me through it. The real estate agent that's helping us out with the acquisition, it's just a genius. An absolute genius. Easy. The attorney, absolute genius. When you have an attorney for the acquisition and then you have an attorney for litigation and to go over contracts and to make sure that we have an expectation schedule for how we're going to finish the project, and you have an attorney that sits on that. Like, these are just things that these are just things that couldn't be possible if I didn't hang out with really, really smart people. And I think that this is a new playing field for me. Right? This is something that I've never done before. I've watched for 15 years, maybe close to 20. I've watched the smartest black real estate agents in the city of Boston conquer. And I don't want to put their names out there because, you know, they move differently. They just move differently. But they know who they are. When they see this, they'll be like, yo, Shakes is talking about me. All of you. Leor, too, threw his name out there. Leor's not black, but it's God. Kid's 10 years younger than me. It's just a God. I've been truly, truly blessed. And I'm humbled to be in the situation I'm in with the circle that I'm in. And I just wanted to put that out in the universe. And I know everybody's always talking about like New Year's resolution and you're 5 days in and half of you guys have probably already fucked it up. I mean, I fucked it up. I'll say New Year's resolution, no sugar. January 2nd, I went to flour. As you guys, if you know me personally, you know I'm addicted to the white powder. Like addicted. Like I wish it was cocaine that I was addicted to the way I'm addicted to sugar. Because cocaine, you know, it's like, ugh, you do coke, ugh. And that's something that people will shame you could get off. But when you're addicted to sugar, people can say, live, eat dessert first. So January 2nd, boom, completely a slave to the white powder. Give me all the sugar. Give me all the sugar. Give me all the sugar. Give me all the creme. Give me all the dairy. Just give it to me. So I know a lot of you, like me, probably failed already for the New Year's resolution, but there's a lot of you that's gonna power through, and you're really gonna see this thing out. You're really gonna go through this change. I think the New Year's resolution for everybody is this. Admit that you're stupid. Look around and make sure the circle that you're in, you're the dumbest person there. If you're the smartest person in your circle, you've outgrown your circle, you got to get to the next level. It's like the people that I hang out with, I can't go and buy a car with the circle that I'm in. What am I going to go to Herb Chambers and buy a car? I mean, no disrespect to Herb Chambers. If you guys want to sponsor Shakes Industries, we'll take it. But I can't go to Herb Chambers or Toyota or Ernie Bach and come around in that environment and floss on the dudes. I could floss on y'all, but I can't floss in that environment because they'd be like, yo, your instruction manual on your Benz is in English. Why is it not in German? You know, I pull up at the next reggae event with like 50 grand in my pocket to hype on y'all. But in the circle that I'm in, I can't, 50 grand is like, they spend that on curtains. Dramatic pause. I think for this new year, your New Year's resolution is this. Get into a circle. Just find new friends. I know in Jamaica's like, we don't want no new friends. But you have to put yourself in a different circle. Put yourself in a different circle. And start doing things that's out of the ordinary. Go on meetup.com and go start going to these. There's a lot of rich people meetups. And just start going there. And, you're going to be by yourself. You're going to be awkward, but make new friends. Make new friends. Get in a better, powerful circle. And things will happen. My knowledge of photography was spoon-fed to me by a great photographer named Ishla. I don't care how great or how bad you think I am as a photographer, or how great, Bobby Shakes is the greatest. I watched Ishala, who's a god at photography. We were using point and shoot cameras for BobbyShakes.com. And she was like, y'all need like a real camera. Like, y'all should be shooting these reggae events in film. It's hanging around with Ray Dog, hanging around with Rockefeller, hanging around with DMX, hanging around with the Rough Riders, hanging around with DJ Clue, hanging around with, I don't even say that dude's name because I hate his guts. But you know who you are. Russell Simmons' partner. Just getting information from these minds and just stealing the blueprint from Def Jam recordings and just sprinkle it on top of BobbyShakes.com. And that's why that website went crazy. It wasn't because I was this genius. I was just underneath the tutelage of Ray Dog. Fuck it, I say his name. Laura Cohen, Russell Simmons, Dame Dash, Jay-Z. How could my website not be popping? How could it not? Then working for Clear Channel. And these are just things that it's because it's just because I don't know. I was just forced into different, like, force yourself into different settings. I remember I was like 12, maybe 10. Yeah, I was like 12 going into high school. And at Don Bosco Tech, they had like a freshman meetup. We all went to the Boston Commons, and my dad bought me a baseball glove, and buy me a glove, and because we were gonna play softball, and it's just like introductory to get familiar with the school. And my dad was like, I forgot what my dad said to me. I was like, yo, the thing's in mush up. My dad pulled over the car. I was like, what? I said, oh, yeah. I said, the thing's in mush up. My dad went crazy. He's like, we're spending all this money for you to go to a private school, for you to speak broken English. And that was it. And that was it, man. That was it. I never, ever again tried to speak patois for the rest of my life. And all my cousins were like, yo, why does Shake sound so white? Like, what the fuck? It's that was it. It was be different, know yourself. Because my dad always said too, like, yeah, you're black, you have to work harder. Nothing's going to be handed down to you. You have to work hard. You have to work hard. You have to get good grades. You can't be a fuck off. Nobody's going to give you shit. And taking me from the hood and dropping me in Don Bosco Tech, there was like 3 black people in my freshman class. That kind of molded me to, for 4 years, I was just trained. I'm a loner. I don't fit in. I'm a loner. I go back to the hood. I don't fit in there. I don't fit in school. And then that just gave me this courage to just do whatever the fuck I want. And I think this same mentality you guys have to take now and just be different. Fuck it. Go to these meetings, go to these meetups, get yourself in a different